There's no more hiding. There is no more escapism. There is no more. There's just no more hiding. This is a huge message that is coming through for you at this time. So, hello, if you are watching the same No Longer Live, Modi ora, morena, happy Monday. This message came through last night as I was traveling across the quantum, and I had landed in a space that I'd never been in before that was already like a civilization that had been built. And what uh, this was creating a reality that I was visiting. No more hiding. All of the wider work, all of the self love, self embodiment, the self healing, all of the work that you do on yourself, in your space, in your home, in your business, when you are doing karakia, when you are learning a new waiata, when you are picking up a new modality because it's aligning with your soul's purpose and where you are, who you want to be in this lifetime. All of that wider work that you're doing that is also cultivating a sense of safety within your tinana is your protection. That is what protects you when you are going outside of yourself. It is scary to step out and be seen and be heard, right? And why is it scary? Because when we step out, not only are we trying, right? And I feel like the trying part is the learning, is the human learning. You are learning how to show up and step out, even though it's scary. You are allowed to feel scared. You're allowed to feel vulnerable. That is a part of you also working and establishing self and self protection within your wider work. Everything that you're doing in your self love journey and everything that you are creating in your home, in your nest, that is what is your protection. So it's scary to step out and be seen and be heard and speak your authentic voice, but it's scarier when you don't know your self worth. It is scarier when you are still unaware of the skill and the logical mind that it takes to actually step out and be different and be seen and be heard, particularly if you have grown up with the core belief system that you are unworthy. And that is the journey of the inner child, right? That is the journey that we decide to consciously step into, that is going to allow us to develop and harbor our own unique sense of protection, which is coming through when you are showing up daily, when you are no longer hiding from yourself or from the old versions of yourself, when you're no longer hiding from the behaviors or using the behaviors as a space that disconnects us from our innate core beliefs. It is your innate core beliefs that allow you to flex and to move with your mana. Your mana is your power, but you can only understand your power and your skill once you stop hiding and you go into the spaces that you're being called to show up in and to speak your truth in there. And Wairua speaks. Wairua speaks for you. Actions speak for you. Responses speak for you. You don't have to overcomplicate things within your mind's eye of what you feel like this reality should be reflecting back to you, because it's not how it works. You are in the space to move through the unfamiliar now. So now it's time for you to take action on what part of your reality that you have been hiding within. And you haven't been hiding because you're a scaredy little kitty cat. You've been hiding because you've been observing. You have been watching, you have been feeling, you have been connecting to the outside world of your experience. And what this has done is it has created that protection for you because you have watched and observed for so long that you know and understand the energy in which presents in your body when you are put in these situations where everything feels like it's out of your fucking control. But guess what? It's not. When you are allowing yourself to feel the safety to be seen and heard because you are confirming and you are cultivating that reality within yourself through your self-love practices, that is how you create opportunities for your growth, for the impact of your Wairua to be seen, heard, felt, and experienced in spaces and places where you are feeling out of your depth. You are not out of your depth. You are in there, in the depth, to bring light into the dark. And sometimes spirit and the universe will put you in a situation that you don't fucking want to be in so you can get yourself out of it through your protection, through the Wairua work, through the self-love, through the boundaries, right? It connects us in and we plug in. And often when we have fear, we feel like we're not meant to be there, but we're always exactly where we need to be. And fear is your ego. Fear is the masculine coming in and providing a foundation and that opportunity for you to see, feel, know, understand safely within the authenticity of who you are within each individual identity that you decide to show up in, right? You have many different identities. You are one human, but you are many, 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 many layers, many facets, many levels, many pockets of energy, pulsating, constant, weaving, right? You are here, but you are also there and everywhere. You are the present, you are the past, but you're also the future. And you're on all of those timelines all at once. So there's no more hiding anymore. There's nothing left that's going to surprise you in the way that you're like, oh, fuck, I didn't see that coming. No, you did see it coming because you are cultivating the experience. You're calling it in, you're drawing it into you. And once you're there and the fear sets in and the scarcity and the lack pops up, it's then time to step into that, to speak, to feel, to know, to love, to cherish self in the dark, in the lack, in the security of the insecurity that you're creating. There is that layer, the inner layer of that. I'm really feeling a super potent light language transmission coming in. So I'm going to speak that. Sayata kashinete hi kio sono toyoto sono rasini kiasiana aha aratia kaha me kiane sete hi iyo shono toyoto korosioto ha hiakana ya takaya shinete kierete kie siana tasi kia so toyoso konoso mahaana haaya kia shinete koistini kreti kia shiret koishono toko sikia te he emene kinesiana ayaraka sotoyo toko shoto soto soto sotianaka ahi shuktkaya shitkaya ha sotoyo sono ayeki resia nekia ta aya ha ayaro ha. So much shifting of the shield, the masculine shield, as you allow yourself to leave this realm and transverse across the sky, the universe, because there is no more hiding. There is no more hiding. And that is a beautiful gift. And that is a beautiful place to be in the world, to show up in the world. Mm. If you've jumped on the live, thank you so much for being here with me. If you're watching the replay, hashtag replay, let me know if this resonates, if you're feeling this on all these different multi levels. And so it is.